Hi Eric, it's Jim Ave. I wanted to answer an email about the assignments. I know you found this stuff, but I want to show you a couple other tools that I think will be beneficial to you. So I'm in your class. I'm going to go to the quiz or the learning activity. Let's do this learning activity. I'm just going to click on it. And down at the bottom it says there's a grade, which I saw you found in View All Submissions. So I'm going to go to View All Submissions. And as you can see, this student did not turn in an assignment. And so I'll have all the assignments. If for some reason it says draft, I don't get too worried about that. The way I download assignments is I go to over here, it says download all submissions. I'll click that, and then I save the file, and that's a zip file. So I'll put it on my desktop. And my desktop, it's in a zip file, so it's this one right here. Double click on that, and then it has a folder. Then it has each student's assignment by their name. This student did an RTF file, rich text folder, which means maybe they don't have a Word, Microsoft Word. But anyways, you download it so that way you have all their assignments in on your hard drive. Then after I grade them, you can go back to the same page area in Moodle, and I use this edit button right here. Edit, update to grade. And this screen comes up, and I don't particularly like this screen, so right down here at the bottom here, I'm going to click on this link here, and that takes it out of that screen. What the default screen is, that I'll bring up their paper. It takes forever for it to upload. Supposedly you can edit here. I've never really played with it, so I don't mess with it myself. I just do everything on Microsoft Word. If I make any feedback, I make feedback within the paper itself. So, for example, if this was a student, any day Microsoft Word open up. So if this was the student, I would use the insert comment, blah 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 blah, whatever I want to tell them, and save the file, and then I'll turn my feedback in that way to the student. That's just the way I do things. If you want to do things differently, that's fine. Excuse me. So you can put your point value here, any general feedback. I like to give some specific feedback within the paper, and then you can drag the file. So if I go back to here again, I can just, I'm not going to actually drag it in there. Cancel. And you can drag the file in there, and then you hit Save Changes. And then after you do that, you can go to the next user up here, this arrow, and do the same thing. Then once you're all done, you can go back to the main class site. For forms, I just wanted to, I'm not sure if you know how to grade the forms. So if you go into the students discussion, you'll see that there's this rate box down here for each student, and we've set this up as sum of ratings. So this particular part of the form is worth, I don't know how many points this total form is worth. Let's say it's worth 10 points total. So they get 5 points for doing the initial post. You can put, if they got 5 out of 5, you can just put 5 in there, and if they're any responses, say they got 2 points for each response, and if there were responses, and you can rate two points inside Moodle in the gradebook, it will add it all up for you. So you can use this rating feature within. So here's another one. So if this one part was 5, this is 2 points. I'm not doing it because I actually give them points. I don't want to do that. So 2 points and 2 points there, and again, it'll automatically give you the point, automatically add it all up inside the Moodle gradebook. And I think that's pretty much everything I need to tell you about grading at this point. As a reminder, all these things right here, these are all hyperlinked down here. And the reason why the students didn't do the introduction forms, because nowhere in week 1 or up here in a course header were the students told to do the introduction. So that's why they didn't do the introduction. I asked Jason to put it up there, but it was never there. But somewhere in here we need to add in the overview, somewhere up here, we have to tell the students to do the introduction, or they're not going to do it. All right, if you have any other questions, let me know.